Here's another episode of N3 Performance Reviews, and today we are doing the 2027 Super Nautique S23. And this is a brand new S series, and so this will be Gen 2. We're very excited about this boat. It's completely different, and it's a new offering from Nautique of a world-class wave, boat, and experience.
Like Mark said, we are in a fully redesigned boat. So this S23 and the S series across the board is really on another level now. So we've got a lot of features to walk through and show you. We're very excited to point everything out on this boat because this thing is really awesome. All right, so before we get back behind the boat, do some surfing and stuff, let's go through and check out the redesigned interior. We're gonna start back here on the transom. Nothing crazy back here. We still have our transom seating. It's gonna be angled in towards the platform, so you have a nice spot to where your feet aren't dangling off the side. Still have a couple cup holders back here. And a grab handle built into the platform. S comes standard with a telescoping ladder, similar to what we've had in years past, or the optional swim terrace, which we'll drop a clip of that in here so you can see what that looks like. So as we work our way forward here, we're gonna start to see some of the really nice updates that they've changed on this boat. So let's open up our storage compartment. Obviously you can see we have a bunch of boards stuffed up against the wall, which is great. Lots and lots of room for gear. We have rope hanger, life jacket hanger here. On the previous gen boat, if we option it with supplemental ballast, this rear corner would have kind of been taken up by a small ballast bag. And now all the ballast is subfloor. So our ballast layout is 2 bags here underneath the floor in the back, 2 more midship with supplemental, and then our belly bag, which sits dead center in the bow. Now, another really nice piece is they've kind of been able to open up this entrance into the storage compartment by adding this angled piece here. The boat's also 2 inches wider, so that opens up width for us. Just makes it so much easier to load boards in and out of the back compartments. The other great piece is that if Mark aims the camera down, you're gonna see floor hatches on the boat. First hatch opens up to our batteries. There's ballast pumps, bilge pump down there as well. But the big piece is the batteries are moved from this compartment under the floor, and then the cooler has gone from this compartment under the floor as well, which may look a little familiar if you've been a Nautique owner before. What's so great about that? Open up our side compartments on both sides. We have wide open storage space that communicates into the back of the boat. So if those longer skis, surfboards, we can load those things in from the back through into the sub-seat storage. And you're not limited on what kind of boards you can stash away. The previous Gen S kind of had a more angular interior. Things were kind of a lot of 90-degree angles going on. This boat's a little bit more form-fitted with the way the interior is laid out. So we're gonna see things like these corner pieces here and here, where when you're sitting, you're kind of wrapped in. It's just more comfortable. And you've got a great spot for the arm here, obviously. One cool thing they've done is you'll notice this thick gunnel pad. It has 2 functions. One, you have a wider step when you're popping into the boat. But if we come over to this side, you'll also see by bumping out this gunnel width, we have room to stuff the nose of those longer boards down the side between the seat base and the side of the boat. As we step down into the interior, we do have the sliding reversible transom seating, or not transom seating, but rear facing seating. So that can flip up and face back. Slides out of the way when you're done. We also have flip up seating on both sides of the boat as well. Some really nice touch points that they've improved upon, which you'll see throughout the boat, are apparent on the side inlays, where we now have vinyl wrapped grab handles. Just give it just a nicer feel and premium look to the boat. And instead of SeaDek wrap along these cutouts, we have a nice upholstered piece that accents through the rest of the interior as well. Optional features are wireless phone chargers. Those are magnetic. We have those scattered around. As we move forward on the S23, we'll take a look at the observer seat. And we haven't mentioned yet, but across the board in the interior on the new S series, we have dual density foam with a thin, soft foam layer at the top, and then on top of your like larger foam base on the seat. So overall, everything is a much more comfortable seat. So this specifically, we've got nice wings on both sides of the seat. I think it really grabs you when you sit in that seat, so you feel really locked in. And I think overall they did a great job at just the detail on the seats, just kind of wrapping into your combing pads. The whole thing is just very cohesive. And you still have your nice legroom spot here with your flip up, lean back on the port side. So still functions the same. Lift up, same design under the observer seat. We have our 10-inch subwoofer with your amps mounted right above that, and we have our trash can, dock lines, and throwable with the boat as well. So drop that down. We have really good looking vinyl wrapped glove box here, 2 wireless chargers, and then you have some auxiliary plug-in options, USB 12 volt. And you got your passenger seat heat there, and then just a nice storage cubby for all your gear. Also new for 2027 in the S series is the Protomet Tower. Brand new tower for Nautique. This is the actuated version specifically, but I think overall it is a really, really nice upgrade on the tower. So based on the vinyl on the interior, this would be your main theme for whatever you would do on your interior color. So main vinyl theme and stitching colors. And then we have updated bimini on this boat. Still the same function, just done in a slightly different way. So different locking mechanisms for the bimini here, but it will still fold out and clip into both sides of the tower. And then for controls, you don't really have to unlock the tower anymore. All you do is just hit your power button and then drop it. So from doing that, I think to myself, just one less thing I need to do to drop the tower down. I don't have to unlock any latches. I'm just gonna hit the button and it drops down. So other than that, on this tower, we have the nice latest and greatest strapless board racks for Nautique. And then we have the single can speakers on the tower. But overall, just little details like this matting on the top edge of the tower. So just to protect that paint on the tower when you have your bimini folded out, it's gonna save. And then other than that, you've got your camera up top in a nice updated mounting position with your nav light to top it off, with your tow point here with a little rope basket. And then you've got a little style vinyl right on the bottom side. So that'll be your main theme, similar to your vinyl pieces on the edge of the tower. One thing I didn't mention is this billet aluminum piece is optional, whether you'd like it colored or aluminum. So totally up to the buyer on what you want on your tower. And then last thing about it is this tower's really sturdy. It is a beast. So I'll show you. It doesn't move.
Now we're going to get into one of my favorite parts of the boat. Is a Nautique Helm, and they have gone above and beyond with this design. Always with Nautique, the focus is on ergonomics and visibility. This is an extremely flat dash, and you are constantly looking through the front windshield with perfect visibility. We don't need to sit in a elevated bolster shot or bolster seat. To be in control of the boat, we are in control of the boat and looking through glass. So as we sit down here, we'll go through the link screen and Helm. So you can notice that link screen is sank down into the dash pad and is the new larger screen, very vertical. We've actually deleted the hood, and by we, I mean Nautique. Deleted the hood, and we have full visibility to the screen. It's detailed behind the screen, and then we have a dash vent there for the heat. The purpose of the dash vent, as we're detailing just a little bit, is to blow hot air over the windshield to dry it on those dewy mornings, those muggy mornings, or anything that we have fog, to actually dry the windshield. It's defrost. As we come down in the helm, we have our start button and our horn, our T-handle hanger. So either the drain plug is hanging right here or it's installed in the boat. It only has 2 places in it. And then this is a really nice cubby for sunglasses, wallets, extra phones, anything that you want to store in there. As we come back to the side console, we have wireless charger. That is standard. Blower, navigation, and bilge pump. And then we have our hotkeys for speedometer, user, by speedometer I mean cruise control, user settings, and then our home button. Helm command is continued, so it's a rotary dial, it's a joystick, and it's an enter button. So anything that you want to operate on the screen, you can do with helm command, or it's a touch screen as well. To the left and right of the helm command these are hotkeys, and we can customize these for steer assist, ballast shift, surf side, or wake shape. Stereo remote is right here, so we can mute it. Left, right on track, volume. This is a great feature. This was started in Paragon in 2024, continued on with G in 2025, and now has made it to the rest of the line. To finish off here, we have power tower option. And then we get to my top 10 features of the boat, and there's 2 of them. We have on-off remote battery controls. So we can turn the batteries on and off from here. We're not getting down in the boat, kneeling down on our knees, twisting a battery or anything like that. We can turn the battery system on and off from there. Now, my favorite. This is stern thruster, and it's rotated or located in the throttle handle. So when you pull it back, rotating it counterclockwise, push it forward, rotating the boat clockwise, and it is fast. What's really nice about it is it's very tactile. It has a nice ridge in the middle of it, and it's on a spring. It has a really great feel to it. Does not mess up the throttle. You can do it while you're driving, and it's trick. It's a very cool feature. Let's make our way into the bow. What we'll notice on S series is the deck is very flat, but as we come towards the nose, it tapers off, and it gives it a very sexy line to the boat. Great visibility for the driver, but as you come towards the bow of the boat, it is very flat, has a lot of traction throughout the top of it. As we come into the center of the boat, or the seat bases, one of the things that we've transferred over from the 2026 newly redesigned Ski Nautique is the way that they attach the seat bases. We now have magnets and bases, so essentially you get them close and it clicks in, and that is really nice. We've done away with the plungers. Plungers were great, but you had to line them perfectly. Seats are here, located with a stop block in the back, but the anchor or the magnet in the bow, and you just slam it down and it's locked in. Really nice detailed features, grab handles, cup holders, upholstery piece, speaker, and then we have outlets. That's a like cigarette lighter, 12-volt hot plug, and then we have USB on this side. The bow of the S23, very comfortable. They've stretched everything out to the sides. We have small winglets, so when you sit in the forward-facing position, it's very comfortable. It is optional with a bow filler cushion, so we can get that in there. But the bow of the S series is a place to be. All right, let's go wake surf. This is driving for wake surfing. Down position, looking through glass, not in an upward position, ready to go. All we do, take the throttle and push it straight down. Now we are in a wave shape 0 right now. The electric steering holds the rudder in a locked in position, so we just drive straight. Always drive with your hands on the steering wheel, but it's great. So this is the lowest the bow is going to be. So let's just take it to a 10. This is going to take the bow up. Still has great visibility. The steepest wave that's out there still drives great. Wave shape is perfect. Hey, let's switch sides. Little counter steer. Oh, we wanted a little bit flatter wave. Lengthen it out. Let's go down to a 2. It's easy. It's great.
As you can see, Colin's out here using up all the real estate on the amazing wave that this S23 produces. It delivers something noticeably different from the previous generation S23 and frankly from the rest of our current Nautique lineup. The wave's incredibly long, with push from the platform all the way to the curl, giving riders tons of room to move around. There's also a nice defined lip at the top, which can be adjusted by dialing the wave shape from anywhere between a 0 and a 10. We're running 3,500 pounds of ballast at 11.6 miles per hour at a wave shape of 5, giving us a nice middle of the road wave that should work really well for a wide variety of riders.
All right, so we are trimmed up or trimmed down to see how slow we can go for wakeboarding. So currently, we're at 17.2 miles per hour. We have quarter tank of gas. It's gonna be the best with quarter tank of gas. Now at this speed, we're a little sensitive on where we're sitting at in the boat, but the guys have moved. Let's get past these waves really quick. It's a nice low visibility, nice and easy. But what we're looking for is a nice, clean, at least a readable edge on it, where we're not going to trip a new wakeboarder up, and they can go over the white water like that. So let me go up a little bit in speed. There's 17.7. There's 18.1. There's 18.6. So we can really start to dial in the wave, and the boat is very user-friendly for low speed. It's very easy for the driver, because the bow is down, lots of visibility, and that's a really nice wave at 18.5. And a position 2 on NCRS.
You got it. Oh,
that was brutal.
that one hurt.
Let's switch over to water ski mode. Spin down, water ski, 30 miles per hour, 0 plate, no ballast. All right, here we go. $39 on the rev limiter, 5,600. That is the 2027 Subaru Nautique S23. We were just discussing on what this boat means. I believe the second generation S23 is its own creature. It's not being compared to anything else in our lineup. It's a world-class performing boat. It has tremendous features throughout. It has a completely different shaped wave than any of our other Nautiques. And it's all wrapped in a package that is really sexy looking. So I think that's what S stands for, is sexy boat. This is personally my favorite. I can't wait to order one. Probably gonna get one with a telescoping tower and probably ZZ6 so I can go barefooting with it. But it is everything of a big Nautique with some heritage of 210, 230, really flat deck, kind of a sport boat. It's not a monstrous unit. It is the best of all worlds, and I'm excited about this boat in our lineup, and I cannot wait for customers to get behind it. It is, to overuse a phrase, a game changer.
At the end of the day, families are out on these boats. So I think the fact that the S can really do everything on the water to the highest extent. You know, you're not going to be lacking on any facet of water sports. Wakeboarding, surfing. The ski wake was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And overall, just fit and finish of the thing. I mean, it is a super comfortable and just kind of a luxurious boat to be in all day. And it's going to be a good day no matter what.
These guys brought it up another level, and the S23, the whole S line is sweet.